Bradley shows up with the beats.
Hey Meryl. Hey Chantel. Welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard from a haunted chick like me with disgustingly cute dogs. Brought to you by Madame Pamita and the Parlor of Wonders. Check out her YouTube channel. There is so much spiritual education and information over there. Tonight's special is the buy one, get one free. So that means that if you buy a $6 reading, an $11.11 love reading, a $20 past, present, future, $30 general, every reading is buy one, get one free. You can ask up to 3 questions. $6 means you get 6+ minutes, 6+ cards. 11 means 11 minutes, 11+ cards. 20, 20+ cards. 30, 30+ cards, okay? So you're paying $1 per minute on YouTube. I'm going to put a few things in chat and then I am going to do a free collective message. See what messages Spirit have for us today. Hey Angel, welcome to the Chammy. How are you tonight? Or today, or this morning, or whatever it is, wherever you are. Spirit, I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides. there's any spirit messages today for us, Spirit, will you please share them? We have the Ace of Cups, which is about love, and the 10 of Wands, which is about, you know, burdensome ideas, issues, communications, blocks. Maybe it feels like you're carrying the weight of something that you cannot carry on your own. But Spirit's here to say that they are here to offer you the caring and something to carry you through this tumultuous time you may be feeling or going through or experiencing in your life. Whether you're expressing it or not, Spirit is very aware. Your most trusted and strongest spirit guides are very aware, and they are here to offer you their guidance from all four corners of the universe. Whether it be from the element of, whether you pull from the element of earth, air, water, fire. Maybe you pull your energy when it comes to, you know, whatever it is that you are into spiritually. Maybe it's all four, all five, all six, as above, so below. But Spirit says, you know, take the love with you through the burdensome times. Let love give you an offering of hope and healing, and know that despite how dark it is, that love and loving relentlessly can really truly wash away some of those burdensome ideas, limiting beliefs or circumstances that you might be carrying with you. Hey New Zealand, nice to see you. Love you, New Zealand. Can't wait to visit. So card number 4, direction south, color number red. It's a beautiful card. And I think I said that, I say this all the time, but these cards, it doesn't matter which way you look at it, there's so much to see, experience. Card is called Offering. Every day of our lives we take from Mother Earth our energy for life. Yet we often forget the ancient tradition of sacred giveaway. Take a moment to sit in silence and count the magnificent things you have in this life. even if only the wondrous of being given life. Reflect on the Great Mother. Reflect on Mother Earth. Ask yourself, what have I given back to her lately to heal her? Then think of the higher vision of life and balance on this earth and realize that the greatest gift you can give Mother Earth and your fellow humans is your own enlightenment. In this way, you tear away the wells of ignorance, the walls of ignorance, and the presence of the magnificence of your being shines to everyone who experiences you. Everyone around you is uplifted and inspired. This is your offering. The offering of, you know, whatever the best version of yourself is that you feel you can tap into at this time. Anyways, I hope that collective message from Spirit helps somebody from somewhere. When I do channel these messages, I am channeling our most trusted and strongest spirit guides as a collective. I know some people who come here are religious or not religious, but everybody who does visit is spiritual. And I know that we all feel that there is something there. We're not alone. I mean, we're here together right now, correct? So tonight's special is buy one, get one free tarot. That means any reading that you get is buy one, get one free. $6 for 3 questions. You get 6+ minutes, 6+ cards. Sure, how can I help you? What's going on? Maybe one of the moderators can help, or somebody else in chat, if I'm not able to answer your question. They want the relationship to work. I don't know. Buy a reading and we'll see what you need to know about that, dear. There's PayPal, Cash App, Super App, Venmo, Super App. Did I just say Super App? Super Chat. I'm alright. The world's all wrong. But getting the idea that you're asking this question, are you okay? This question about your relationship. I mean, and I mean that in like the nicest way. I don't I mean that in like a rude way or anything like that. But I'm asking you if you're okay. least 250. I don't know, I'm just trying to make you laugh. You're not okay, you're depressed, you haven't slept in 2 days. Okay. We'll eat some chocolate. Especially dark chocolate. If you don't like dark chocolate, that's okay. Just eat some chocolate. Chocolate is a nice supplement for sex, which is actually very healing, uplifting experience for one's mind, body, and soul. So eating some chocolate's going to help if you can get some chocolate. Try to relax a little bit more and understand that you don't have to feel this depression if you don't want to. You don't have to stay in this state of mind. If you can get into the state of mind where you're feeling back to yourself and a little bit more zen, you'll see things turn around. You need your rest, because your rest is where your mental wealth lies. Yes, it's me, darling. Love you, Kermie. I know it ain't easy being green. You know, it's like not an insult around here. Did you know that pigs are highly intelligent? And they're actually very clean and sweet animals. Hence probably why Miss Piggy is so popular. And the most famous, most amazing, most iconic legend of all time, more than probably any other woman in history. You're welcome. Yeah, if you want to ever get a reading, I'm here for you. It's just, I think that you need a nap and some chocolate, and understand that, you know, it doesn't matter what this person wants. It matters what you want. So, you know, and that which you assume has no choice but to show up. So I think it's time for you to do a body scan. Really, I mean, if you're asking this kind of question and you're going through this kind of stuff, you know. I feel like, you know, maybe someone's taken made you feel like you're powerless to decide for what you want and what you don't want, what you can have and what you think you can't have. Well, there's no such thing as pork. Pork is just a word that's been made up to desensitize you from the fact that it's a sentient living being with feelings and emotions. think that you have really any real interest in this channel, so I'm gonna hide you from the channel. And you too, Dickless, or whatever your name is. What's your name? Now you're gone. Fine. I'm not worried about it. I think that unfortunately YouTube's hiding thing is bullshit, because they can just turn around and make another account and come back and be the same fucking asshole again, pardon my French. You know, it doesn't really do anything about blocking the IP. It doesn't really do anything about blocking the VPN. It doesn't really do anything. It's just probably there more mentally for, you know, they can still come into chat and watch. It's probably just there as a feature to make noobs feel more comfortable. But when you realize the truth, you kind of feel jaded and fucked up about it, because there really is no, you know, there really is no filter there, as much as YouTube wants to say that they, you know, they don't care for bullying and trolling and you know, they want to protect their, you know, clients and people who are YouTubers and stuff. They lack in integrity in regards to some of the actions and reactions and things they will and will not do in regards to certain things that have to do with, you know, not only the safety of others, but as well as the safety of minors. Hey Gray Man, how are you? Hey Santos. Hey Ryan. Hey Stargazer, thank you so much for the marshmallow. I appreciate that. I mean, can you imagine, Meryl, like, you're me, and then you just say something stupid to someone like me, without really, like, realizing how fucking stupid you made yourself look because you said something fucking stupid to me. Like, I'm just, what am I gonna do after that? Like, I'm just gonna hide you from the channel. What else can I do? Or I'm gonna time you out, because hiding doesn't really do anything. It really doesn't. So say what you need to say and get the fuck out. Let the fucking door kick you in the ass. If you really want to be here, you know, it's like, be here. Be here now. Happened to everybody's username in chat? It doesn't make any sense to me. so much for the jewels. Do you like my Thanksgiving hair? I painted it myself. Thanks so much for coming by. I appreciate it. Thanks for liking the live and coming to hang out. I think you're gonna go fishing. Oh boy. Fishing, huh? I haven't been fishing before, but I hope you have fun. You must live someplace where you can fish this time of year. I mean, I guess you could fish any time of year, really. Whether it's ice fishing or not. I'm going to watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And I'm going to make some cinnamon rolls, orange cinnamon rolls, and breakfast for everybody. I'm going to try to prepare as much dinner tomorrow. That way I just have to kind of throw it in the oven and cook it. Yeah, Meryl, what's up? Are you gonna watch the parade? Really? I'm hoping it'll be on YouTube because my TV doesn't work anymore. Unfortunately, it starts at 5:30 a.m. You mean like 5:30 a.m. your time? Yeah, I guess so, huh? Well, you better take a nap. It's okay if you're 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes late. It'll be so worth it to snooze through watching it. I'm hoping it's going to be live on YouTube somewhere. It'll be so worth it. I mean, where else are you going to be between 5:30 and 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning? You'll just, you know, you'll just be there on couch or wherever in bed. Make yourself some breakfast. Have a coffee. Watch 5 minutes of it. Take a nap, wake back up, watch another 5 minutes of it. I mean, I don't know. Like when we watched it while I was growing up, it was kind of like, you know, we watch it and prepare dinner and breakfast and like catnap in between. You know, because it's just a whole day of doing nothing but cleaning and cooking. God help us all. I mean, can you imagine having like 20 people over for dinner? Yeah. So many people in the family. It was like ridiculous. And now I can't help but like cook for an army. Isn't that funny? Hey, Cherry. That was the name of Pee-wee's chair. Pee-wee's Playhouse. Hey, welcome to the Chammy. How am I? I'm doing good. Thanks so much for asking. How are you doing, Shane? Hey, Muhammad. What is my blood pressure reading? 0. Cold as ice. Thanks. I appreciate you saying that. I really do. I'll be right back. Just gotta check on the dog real quick. See where he's going. Look who I found. Okay. Daddy long legs. I did, I got him. Well, he ran out to get some water, and then I turned around and I couldn't find him after he was drinking water, and then I finally was like, realized he had just run back in here and got confused about where the stairs were back up to the couch where he usually is. What kind of dog is it? It's a Chihuahua with incredibly long legs. He's a sweet baby. He's my sweet baby. Oh, such a big yawn for such a little puppy. You never know it, but he's literally the size of a preemie baby. I mean, his head's probably no bigger than a tomato. He's a little guy. Little. Did you have a good day being a Chihuahua? Hmm? Are you gonna read the cards for us? Huh? Are you gonna read the cards? Yeah. But once I brought him home, he definitely has experienced a much better trauma-free life, that's for sure. He knows what they're going to be before reading them. Are you ready to run away? Okay. Alright. He saw Gypsy, so he was like, I have to get down and go give her a kiss. Are you jealous? Are you jealous? Come here and give me a kiss. You want a cookie? I got cookies. Here, you want a cookie? Hey, Savage. Hey, Adios, welcome back. Can I do a reading? Sure. You want a cookie? You want a cookie kiss? Uh-oh. I don't know if I have my hair or the dog's my hair in my mouth. Come here. Come here, cutie pot pie. Uh-oh, careful. Careful, okay. Please don't fall. Thanks so much for the jewels and the super chat. I appreciate that. I'm doing good. I got cute puppies all around. Was that a good treat? Or are you chewing and yawning at the same time? Ruby, are you gonna come get a treat? You're chewing and yawning at the same time. Okay. Come here, Ruby. Come get a kiss. Come get a cookie kiss. Ruby, you have to come to me to get the cookie. Okay, well then just sit there licking your lips. Come on, Ruby. Come here. Come on. Go down the stairs and come over here to me like a good puppy. Come on. Ruby, come here. Ruby, to me. Here she comes. Ruby. Ruby, Dooby, Scooby-Doo. And more dogs. Isn't that much better on my lap? Right? Right? Are you ready for a cookie? Are you ready for a cookie? Yeah? Ready for a cookie? Is that your ticky spot? Is that your ticky spot? Where's your ticky spot? You know how dogs sometimes have a ticklish spot? Okay, here's your incoming cookie. Hi, greetings from me and my Mexican dogs. Oh God, look at Derpy Tongue. Please don't knock that over, I will cry. Here, Derpy Tongue. There you go, Ruby. Such a lady. Such a lady. Like your daughter who has absolutely no manners. Hey, cutie pie. Hey, nice to meet you too, the 6FX. Careful. Careful. Okay. Have fun washing your hair out. I'll be here with the dogs when you get back. I'm gonna put a few things in chat, and then I'm gonna do a free collective love message. If anybody would like to get a paid reading, please feel free to do so. If you have any questions about, there's actually 3. Please feel free to ask any questions about tarot or the dogs or the haunted house or the creepy graveyard. You can ask questions about law of attraction, law of assumption, law of expectations. Uh-oh. Are you okay, Ruby Doo? You okay? All right. Anywho, if you'd like to get a reading, ask the tarot cards a question. All readings start at $6. It's buy one, get one free. That means that any reading that you get, that you purchase, is buy one, get one free. If you can't do the free reading after we do your paid reading, that means that, just come back later at another time. I'll know that you bought a reading, which reading you bought. And you can cash it in the next night or... Oh, excuse me, whenever it's convenient. Oh, excuse me. Whenever it's convenient for you guys to turn in your free reading. But you can also do your free reading after your paid reading as well, if that is something that you want to do too. Yeah, you can have a reading, adios. All readings start at $6. You can ask up to 3 questions. For $6, you get 6+ minutes, 6+ cards, and you can ask up to 3 questions, whichever comes first. I can help you with love, life, family, protection, career, money, soulmate, twin flames. I don't do end of time questions. I don't do cheating questions. I don't do sex questions. Of course, if anything ever like that happens and comes up in your readings, I will tell you guys. I won't, like, keep it from you. A reading for a skull dance? I don't know what that means. What does that mean? How much does a skull dance cost? That's interesting. I just don't know anything about payment like that. So let me just look. That looks like a lot of cash. Like 2,200 jewels, 1,600 jewels, like, are you sure? That it's not telling you how much that kind of stuff costs? And I hate how they don't, like, give us a list of... See, I can only know how much it costs if you tell me how much it costs. So you do know what it costs. So what does it cost? Because Google's telling me that 2,200 jewels on YouTube is worth $22. Each ruby has a fixed value of 1 cent. So, 2,000, are the jewels considered rubies? So is that like 2,200 pennies, which is like $2? I'm so confused. What are gifts powered by? I guess we'll just learn together. Jewels convert into rubies, which each ruby valued at 1 penny. The more jewels you receive, the more rubies you earn, boosting your revenue in long run. To YouTube's jewel feature, creators must be US based, part of YouTube partner program, blah 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 blah. So what's your question that you want to ask the cards? Adios. Or adios, surf one. Okay, so you don't have any particular questions that you want to ask? Not worthy of a reading? Alright, well, what I can do for you is go ahead and ask Spirit what you need to know right now. If you don't have any questions, pull some cards and see what you need to know about. You want to find love? Well, just by you asking that question, I feel like you believe that you will not find the peace or the love that you're searching for. And that you feel like there's something outside of you to give that to you, or to make you feel as if you need permission to have that peace or love, when it's just not the truth. So let me put the power back in your hands and just let you know that love and peace have already found you. It's only your refusal to believe it, which is why you don't see it. Sorry about that crash. That's the spirit box plug-in, which I'm going to plug in the spirit box in a minute. Just going to pull a few cards for you. Adios, Surf One. Spirit says, until the day breaks and the shadows flee away. So this card is letting you know that there is a part of you. You're transitioning through this time. You're transitioning through this time right now. Putting that past that you've lived behind you, because it's not coming back. Putting it to rest. And I feel like this card is saying very much so that you're transitioning through a time where it's a transformation for you. The shadows are like your limiting beliefs and your circumstances, like, not worthy of reading, am evil, will I find love, will I ever find peace? Spirit says, I see that you are here and I'm glad. And my God has answered. There is love and peace all around you. It's in the wind that touches your face, the flowers that bloom in the garden, it's in the trees when they speak, and the Leaves rustle together in the trees, the birds singing, you know, the moon rising every night. Attention flows where your intention goes. So what are you focusing your attention on anyways? Because whatever you're focusing your attention on the most is where you're going to end up. But remember, wherever you go, there you are. So your energy following through to things that don't serve you, like, you know, the feelings of you're never going to find love, you're never going to find peace, these kind of things, these are all just lies we tell ourselves. So within regards to energy follows intention, got a lot of roses here growing. Got a lot of thorns and a lot of prickly issues that once again are like the shadows. Spirit saying, clear that away, you know, clear those shadows away. If you can figure out what those limiting beliefs and circumstances are, what those triggers are, you know, you'll find that more of your intention is to be in the state of mind you prefer to be in, where you're feeling loving and peaceful about yourself, so that you can meet yourself a little more deeply and as well meet others just as deeply. I'm not sure what you mean by top card. Spirit, I'm calling forth their most trusted and strongest spirit guides. Illumination. Such a beautiful card. So you have $500 to buy a tarot deck? It's rare. Because if you have $500 to buy this tarot deck and I'm doing this reading for you, and you've only paid me $20 or $2 or $1 or whatever, I mean, are you just like trying to figure out what cards I have so you can buy them for yourself? Because if you want them, they're called Liminal Space Deck, but they're at least $500 and they're very rare. So I'm just going to pass that on to you. I have one more card for you, and then I am going to be done for the night. Unless anybody wants to get a paid reading right now, pay for it in cash or in super chats. I will be doing a collective message, and I'm going to be logging out for the night because it is very late where I'm at. And I got to get to bed. So we're going to talk about this illumination card. Adios. It's card number 37. As darkness comes, the mirrors of your spirit reflect different images. It is the time when the world changes and your being begins to glow. Reflect on the new vision that has been living on the perimeter of your consciousness. An idea is stalking you and awaits your invitation. So you have an idea of something that you like, as something you want, something that's meaningful to you, and Spirit's telling you to go forth and take a chance in creating that which you know, would like to see and have. You know, be about what it is that you see in your vision of your life and your joy. Does anybody have any questions for the spirit box? And I will put the spirit box on. Is anybody actually here for the spirit box? If there's anybody here that's actually here for the spirit box and you want to talk to the spirit box with me, please say hello to me and let me know. Is there anybody here who wants to speak to the spirit box tonight? I'm not really sure what you're trying to ask, Adios, but I'm going to be Adios in a minute, so... I'm just not really sure what it is you're trying to ask me, dear. You want the top card because you need the deck, but I told you what deck it is. So if you want to go buy the deck, go buy the deck. What do you want to talk about? You want to talk to the spirit box?
If you're going to
how can I help you? Okay. Give me a few minutes to start the spirit box, and I'll be right back. But remember, as the day breaks and the shadows flee away, you'll be letting go of more of that darkness, whether you like it or not.
Power off. Now in SG7 mode.
If there's any spirits that want to say something to us that are with us now. Are there any spirits that are here with us now? I'm gonna get the REM pod in a second. Hey Fiona, how are you, sweetheart? Nice to see you. How are you? Just gonna get the REM pod real quick. What's costochondritis, precious? I've never heard of that before. I'm sure I have, but it's probably just slipped my mind what it is. What is it, sweetheart? What is it? Like, what do you mean? Like, is it a gastro issue? Is it a Crohn's disease issue? Is it like, is it a blood pressure issue? Spirit, what is costochondritis? Sounds like an allergy to Costco. Oh my God. Inflammation of the joints. That's terrifying. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. Most commonly affects the upper ribs. Oh my goodness. I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better, honey. I think there's something going on with me physically. But I'm gonna have to like call my doctor to see if I'm correct about what my issue is in regards to how I've been feeling over the last week. Before I really like say what I think is wrong with me. Of course I'm having issues because of the car accident. I have issues every day because of that, but it's been more extreme over the last week. Yeah, connecting the ribs to the sternum so it feels like, yeah. Oh my God, that feels so scary. I used to have, like, I used to get this burning feeling that in that area that connects the ribs to the sternum. But I found that the one thing that caused that the most, that issue the most, was me being overweight. So when I lost 120 pounds, I have not felt that problem again. And I changed a lot of the ways that I ate. Like, you know, I was a vegan for a really long time. I mean, I was mostly vegetarian all my life, but now I'm just a recovering vegan. But I still, you know, I have to be careful because I don't, you know, things I eat and stuff like that could, you know, cause inflammation, and then there's even more pain and suffering. I do hope you feel better. Yeah, whatever's going on with me too keeps me up at night. That's why I've started doing the lives late, because it's like, and I'm having to do, oh, excuse me, I actually probably due for a medieval nap. That I've been doing the thing where it's like 2 sleeps instead of like a whole 8-hour sleep, because for some reason the 8-hour sleep, it just hurts too much. So if I take a 3 or 4 hour nap and then get up and go to work, and I'll work 8 hours or whatever. Thanks, my entertainment 8369. But I just find it to work better that way. Just taking 1 hour at a time with it, it's the only way I can do it. Do you find yourself getting like all tense and stuff in regards to the pain? Does it make you feel tense and like and stiff? Is that what it does? If there's any spirits with us right now, could you please touch the REM pod? If there's any spirits here with us now. I think I may have cut my bangs a little too wide. I might have to thin them out, Fiona. Oh my god, do you have any pain management for that? I mean, what do they expect you to do for pain management? Hey Mel Rain, welcome back, sweetheart. How's your night been so far, Metal Rain? You know what this is, but you're here for it? Oh, why am I committing pagan traditions? What does that even mean? Oh no, if you... Welcome, Dapper Frog. So if you lie down, it'll hurt more, and you have to be propped up. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know how you do it. I guess just dealing with it is the only way I've been able to deal with it. Well, you're in the chat talking to them too. They can read what you're saying right there, Dorian. Nobody cares, Muscadon. In fact, I don't even want stuff like that on the chat. So I'm going to remove what you have to say, because new people who are actually interested in finding some peace and zen don't want to come to a chat where people are talking shit. So go somewhere else. Or, you know, don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. Thanks, Goat Dozer. Appreciate it. So Fiona, what about pain management? Musky Elon, get a life. You're not here to chat or have a good time. You're just here to see yourself talk, so sit on it and rotate every 5. Pardon me, YouTube. So about pain management, Fiona, let's get serious here. So I want you to check out something called this. Alright, that is a legal, non-psychoactive cannabinol that is one of the best painkillers that you can get legally, and it should be over the counter. You should be able to buy this anywhere where hemp is legal. You should even be able to buy it online and have it delivered to your home. You can get it you should be able to get it in a tea form, or an ointment form, or a smokable form, a vapable form, a gummy form. There's a whole lot of different forms of CBG. Yeah, CBG. It's just one of the many cannabinols on the cannabis wheel. So CBG is a non-psychoactive cannabinoid and minor constituent of cannabis. It is one of more than 120 identified cannabinoids found in the plant genus Cannabis. So CBG is a non-psychoactive cannabinoid found in cannabis plant, and it's a precursor to THC and CBD. It may support health by reducing inflammation, protecting nerve cells, and helping with anxiety, depression, and pain. But more research is needed to confirm. But I will tell you that it has helped me tremendously. So I would definitely, it is your mom's death anniversary today. I didn't realize your mom had passed on, Rain. I'm sorry to hear that. Happy death anniversary. It doesn't always have to rain. But yeah, it's called CBG. If you have any questions, Metal Rain, that you'd like to ask the Spirit Box or anybody who might be in chat, please feel free to ask. So, you know, I've been actually watching True Blood, Metal Rain, and I'm on the third to last episode of all 7 seasons. So I think it's season 7, like episode 9 or 10, something like that. Which is so interesting because I think it ends with them all having Thanksgiving, but I'm not sure yet. I can't remember. I'm going to watch the last one again on Thanksgiving. But I was watching it tonight, and it is about dealing with, you know, your parents passing on, because Bill and his daughter are experiencing another character's mother who passed away, and it started getting me thinking about that episode. And I went back and looked at the date that particular episode was released on HBO, and it was released the same day my mother passed away in 2014 of the same year. And I was just like, wow, this is just absolutely crazy. Hey, Metal Rain, I just saw that you sent a payment in, dear. Let's go ahead and do a reading if you'd like to, sweetheart. Beep. Did you hear the Spirit Box just say beep? That was so cute. Why do people even want to say stuff like this? Like, what's wrong with you? Are you mentally ill and not on your medication, Dylan? Do you think I even care about what you're saying to me? Because I just don't. It just makes you look really fucking stupid. You know, the worst thing you can say about me contains some truth about you. You fucking stupid nitwit. I mean, look at what you just said to me. Can you imagine being me and someone just comes into the chat and says this shit to me? I mean, they don't even realize how embarrassed they should be talking to me like that. You should be so embarrassed, Dylan. I would be embarrassed if I was you. You should really be embarrassed. Can you fucking imagine if they only really knew, like... Get your questions ready, Metal Rain. Secondhand embarrassment. I mean, my gosh, like. I mean, maybe they're talking about themselves. And maybe they're asking themselves that question, like, are they just gonna sit there and look fucking stupid? Spirit agrees. Are you just gonna sit there, Dylan, and look fucking stupid? Part of my Frenchie, too. I don't usually talk like this, but... I mean, it's just a hilarious comment, like... I'm pretty sure someone around here has a fucking answer. back, Metal Rain. Last few days, you feels the ice been working out, except I have it. Okay, how will it go Thursday? With you and Ileana. Will you meet your goal today? Any messages from your mom? Are there any messages from Metal Rain's mom? Calling forth any of Metal Rain's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. If Metal Rain's mother is there, or anyone who can reach out to her for us at this time. Maybe my mom is there. Suzanne, if you're there, maybe you can help us find Metal Rain's mom tonight while we're here on the spirit box with you. Suzanne, if you're there, touch the REM pod. Calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides. If you're there, say hello in the spirit box or touch the REM pod, please. Yeah, I remember the foot thing. That was quite an experience, Metal Rain. What did you like? Drop a can or bottle of cranberry sauce or juice or something? Did that just say goodnight? Welcome back. Yeah, I'm curious if it was triggered by something or if the pain just came on, like, for instance, the pain that I'm having. Well, you're gonna laugh at me, but I've actually been I have actually been couch bound because I cleaned the shower. Is that not pathetic? Like, all I did was clean the shower. Hey, Adios, I'm getting ready to do a paid reading for Metal Rain. Also, I don't believe in the devil. I don't believe in Satan. I don't believe in Satan or the devil the way other people do. You wonder if it's because of your job? I don't know, man. I cleaned the shower and I'm paying for it. But you know what? It doesn't matter what I do. I pay for it physically. Yeah, I mean, driving 9 to 10 hours daily, I mean, that's a lot. Are you doing truck driving or are you just doing the Ubering? Thanks so much, Mickey. So I'm just going to go back to your questions real quick and I'm going to get the cards and answer your questions mentally. Spirit, I'm calling forth Metal Rain's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. How will it go on Thursday with Metal Rain and Ileana? How will it go? Spirit says it's a mystery in the moon card. But we're going to get a clarification on that moon card for you. You might have some worry in the early days, in the early time of the day, that like maybe she'll back out, but she won't. It's the right timing for you both to see each other and have a good time in the Wheel of Fortune. You may feel like there's a little bit of competition, but you guys will work it out and be great creative fun. You guys will get together and have a good time. I think that you both will create happy, harmonious, nostalgic moments that you guys are going to want to recreate again as friends. She definitely is looking forward to spending her time with you again in that Wheel of Fortune as well. As far as will you meet your goal today at work? Of course you will. Doesn't everything always work out in your favor? Spirit says, yeah, things will work out in your favor with your work goal today. You'll be juggling a lot, though, physically, emotionally, mentally, and communication. But communication will be great. Communication will be good between you and your drivers. I mean, the people that you drive. Don't forget, it doesn't hurt to ask for a tip. In that star card. Make sure that you're understanding that, you know, you can have and do whatever it is you want. You can have this success with meeting your goal today and every day by expecting it more often instead of wondering and waiting for it to show up for you, Metal Rain, okay? Let's see if there's any messages from your mom. I'm going to use the little space deck. And I'm going to use the power deck. Spirit, is there any messages from Metal Rain's mom for him tonight? Yeah, beware of nostalgia that doesn't serve you. It's toxic, that hurts, that confuses you, that brings you down. Like, for instance, she doesn't want you to be thinking about her being dead or dying. She doesn't want you to be feeling sad about that either, okay? She knows you've been feeling like you're on a hell train. She wants you to make sure you're taking care of yourself, drinking plenty of water, aggressively hydrate. There and back again, whether you know it or not, she's carrying you through this. Okay? You're not alone. If there's any spirits that could give any most trusted and strongest spirit guides of Metal Rain that could give him any clarification or comfort through the spirit box or REM pod or messages through the power space deck. I mean the spirit power spirit deck that I'm using to channel a message from Metal Rain's mother to him this evening, this morning. Sorry, I'm not reading the chat. I'm reading my intuition. Spirit, I'm calling forth the Golden Girls to give me a message for Metal Rain. So, a message of love from the Golden Girls deck. A message of love to let you know that focusing on that intuition, following that inner compass your mother says is going to be so very important at this time in your life. If it doesn't feel right, you take a pause. If it feels right, keep moving forward. Your intuition is going to be the one thing that will be your bestest friend now and forever. So color black, direction west, intuition number 23, or maybe the number 5 means something to you here. From the left side of your body comes the female energy, whether you are a man or a woman. Within the femaleness of this feminine consciousness lives your intuition. Like it's as if something about your intuition lives in her consciousness and your consciousness lives in her intuition. And you know, even though she doesn't have a rental car, she still has her consciousness. We are consciousness. So intuition is the intelligence of your body, mind. Feel what is true with your body, mind, rather than knowing what is true with your mind. Intuition does not have the clouds of accumulated knowledge to distort your vision. Intuition simply sees what is the truth. With intuition, you can feel the source of your being without reasoning it away and being filled with doubt. Doubt destroys your intuition. Your power always lies in the balance between mind and intuition. So she's telling you it's important for you to balance these things out within regards to what your intuition is saying to you, and to trust it, not doubt it. Yeah, I was so confused about how, like, I'm in Atlanta, right? And I know that the sun goes down in Atlanta before it goes down in LA, that's for sure. But what puzzles me is that the sun goes down here at 5:30. But it puzzles me, I guess, that 3 hours later, the sun is going down before 5 o'clock in LA. And that is just so strange to me. It's just so strange. It's as strange as when I was a little girl and I didn't understand why I could see the sunrise and the sunset growing up in Florida. Like, I literally thought I lived on the west coast of America because I lived on the west coast of Florida. Is that not funny? But I was just a little girl. How else could I know? Hey, Juanita, it's nice to see you again. How have you been? I've been okay, yeah. Thank you for asking. Have you been okay? How much is my rent for an hour? $1,400. Each time zone covers a big area, yeah. Oh, I love you too, Juanita. I hope you like my Thanksgiving here. Drinking. Cheers. Happy Thanksgiving, sweetheart. Yeah, I would expect that San Diego is more east than San Francisco, yeah. Did the spirit box just say yep? That's cute. You're in misery? Right on. I lived in misery for a short time. Yippers. If anybody has any questions for the spirit box, or anybody wants to get a paid reading, it would be the perfect time to do that now, as I'm going to be closing the spirit portal and turning the live off until tomorrow. So the more east, okay, so the more east the city is in California, the earlier the sun sets. Love you too, Juanita. Thanks so much for coming by and hanging out. Happy Thanksgiving. Yep, the Earth has tilted off its axis a little bit. You're right. And I think it's tilted even more as of this summer. Because my friend went to do her son's chart and noticed that his chart has changed. So that's how we realized that the Earth is tilted even more. At some point this year, I can't remember, it was either happened in April or June, something happened. Do you think I was boring yesterday? We got 30 likes. Wow, thank you guys so much for the likes. I appreciate that. If you guys have any questions for the spirit box, please feel free to ask. No, Fiona. For instance, I am a Scorpio, Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Rising, right? But throughout the years, the Earth has shifted on its axis. So what has happened is, here is the sky. Here is the planets. Here's the Earth, right? So we have shifted a little. So the stars have shifted depending on the Earth, right? So now the way that the stars have shifted, because the Earth has shifted on its axis, it would kind of almost make it feel like the sky has really shifted, but the sky hasn't moved. Only the Earth has shifted on its axis, and that's what's moved. To make the placements shift a little bit by a few degrees or by many degrees, depending on how much the Earth has shifted on its axis. For instance, my rising became a Sagittarius when there was that tsunami and earthquake in 2004, the whole Thailand incident. Literally shifted the Earth off its axis by a few degrees. And my Scorpio rising was so deep in the gulch of it that by the time the axis was finished shifting of the Earth, regarding the Earth's axis shifting, I was like in the first degree of Sagittarius as a rising sign. It didn't shift my moon, or some of the other planets are still in place, but there are things that still affected it by, you see what I'm saying? Like, based on what degree my particular planet was in that 5th house or 6th house or 10th house or whatever, is probably what shifted. You know, like I said, my Scorpio rising was so deep into the degrees of Scorpio that by the time the Earth axis shifted after that, you know, I was like in the 1st or 2nd degrees of Sag. Now that it's shifted again, nothing's probably changed that I know of. I'll have to go back and check. But I wouldn't expect that Sagittarius would change back to Scorpio or would change to Capricorn in any way, because I'm in such an early stage, early degree of the multiple degrees of Sagittarius in my rising. Hi, happy Thanksgiving. Am I single? Freaky? Yes. Rose decided to eat the pumpkin pie today. What the fake? Is she gonna make one? Is she gonna remake that pumpkin pie? Oh my god. What's wrong with people? You know what I wish? I wish that everyone on the Chammy who comes here and hangs out on a regular basis, like, I wish we could all get together on Zoom on one of these holidays and, like, eat a snack together, have a wine tasting or chocolate tasting party, or just maybe we should have a Zoom party. And where we could, like, see each other, or at least talk to each other in voice if we don't want to see each other. Or if we can't see each other, or we're too shy to see each other. Thanks, love you too. I hope you like my Thanksgiving hair. Spirit, do you like my Thanksgiving hair? There, you can see it a little bit better with the rainbows. I painted it myself. Is your birthday, Metal Rain? Is it December 4th or 3rd? Oh, 18th, okay. What's my email? It's in the About Me section. Fiona, I have a question. What happens when you try to, I don't know if you're still there. Oh, there you are. What happens when you're in pain and you try to do physical therapy, or maybe walk a little bit, even if you're using a cane or a crutch, or what does working out do? Does it make it work worse with the issue that you said you had earlier? No, I was saying I just wish we could all meet on Zoom. Zoom is another social media app where, like, people can get together and talk and chat. But they have an option to use, like, video or voice chat, whereas we can't do that here on YouTube. Unless I invite somebody to do a live with me together. But despite having the chronic pain this week that's, like, so unbearable, it's breathtaking. Like, it takes my breath away, Fiona. I have, like, forced myself to take a walk. And I noticed that, like, just walking at my own comfortable pace, and not for very long either. I mean, a short distance for 30 minutes, comfortable at my own pace around the neighborhood. But I noticed that I felt my best after getting going and moving regarding the pain. But oh my god, I can't stand it. Like, tomorrow's gonna be day 8 of, like, excruciating, breathtaking pain. Like, it just takes my breath away. It hurts that much. And I have to say that today is the only day that has been legit, like, the easiest day to get through. You can't do anything when you're that tired. Okay, it's all consuming. It'll legit feel like a heart attack. Oh my god. That is so scary. It's really scary, Fiona. And is it here, like right in the sternum? Or is it all consuming over the torso? That was an interesting voice on the spirit box. Do you need some help, Spirit? Do you have a doctor you can go to for pain management, Fiona? Like to get Percocet or naproxen, or, I mean, you can get, I mean, Aleve is pretty much naproxen, but I'm talking about like a serious low-grade pain management where maybe you get a couple of times a month where you can get some relief if it gets, like, you know, unbearable. Yeah, imagine being grown and playing pretend. It's amazing. That's how people become rock stars, billionaires, and legends, is by dreaming big and playing pretend if they have to. See, it's not about faking it till you make it. It's about embodying the energy that you want to be about, so that you can compel what you want towards you instead of compelling what you don't want towards you by staying in the lack thereof. But see, that's your limiting belief in circumstance, Bonsai. I hope someday you can free yourself from those ridiculous chains. But see, nobody can free you from these triggers of your limiting beliefs and circumstances except for you. Sarah would take a Percocet, but what would Sarah take a Percocet for? I can't remember what her problem was. Was it just for fun, or was it just because she had some serious chronic pain issues that went unmanaged? I don't think I ever asked. I'm not sure I ever asked. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, excuse me. Pain. Can you imagine being me and somebody says this to you? Like, how are they not fucking embarrassed? How are they not embarrassed? Dude, like, just take a chance to just sit down for a minute and fucking listen to yourself, Bonsai. Like, come on. Get real. Just smoke some pot and chill the fuck out, please. Pardon my French. She would abuse her pain pills. Why was she in pain, sweetheart? I hate taking them. I'll be real honest. But I know I have to stay ahead of my pain, so it's like, and I have to drink so much water. So much water, you guys. It's ridiculous. And then if I want to drink a glass of wine, I have to time my medication. Like, okay, I need to make sure that I haven't taken anything in an X amount of hours before I can have a glass of wine if I want to have a glass of wine. Because I don't want to mix, you know, a glass of wine, even if it's just one. Because I usually do like to have one glass of wine or two a day. But it's never really anything, you know, past the, I mean, it's like one glass of wine is pretty much what it is. I'll do 2 small glasses of Chardonnay. But it's not even like an everyday thing either. Like, I have to be at a level 10 to even think about taking You know, it has to be like I'm riding in bed and I'm screaming out God's name as if, you know, it's going to help. It's going to hear me. You know what I mean? And then at that point, I know I'm sounding fucking crazy, so it's time to take some real drugs. You know what I mean? It's time to take some pain medicine. Because if I'm calling out God's name, honey child, Lord knows, I'm going to be testifying soon. And I don't want to throw myself off the roof. I am a pussy, Fiona. I am a fucking pussy when it comes to pain. I'll be real honest about it. I am a fucking pussy. I cannot fucking do it. Like, when I go to a dentist, like, I love going to the dentist, but I'm like, fucking gas me up, pardon my French, because I can't stand any little kind of pain. I just lose my shit. Wow, I'm so sad it caught up to her. She had a bulging disc which was hitting a nerve. Oh my god, oh god. There is nothing worse than that, other than what Fiona has. I hope Ari comes back. I hope she's not fucking pissed off at me. Am I satanic? Yes. I'm a beautiful, satanic, gorgeous Christian. Catholic. That's how satanic I am. I'll be right back. No, I'm not satanic. I don't even believe in Satan. Ah, I love Black Sabbath. If Ozzy Osbourne is there, will you please touch the REM pod? I hope I can be a beautiful creature sometimes. It is my goal to be an enchanting mythical beast at all times. Just like my chihuahuas. I aspire to be just like them. Fiona, you're so funny. If you want to learn how to insult someone, first learn how to spell those insulting words. Also, you should learn some humility. And, you know, develop some shame. That's so funny. Amen, Fiona. Amen. You know, I'm just here with my Thanksgiving hair. So we are going to do some fun things for Thanksgiving. I am going to do some free yes/no questions. There's going to be some... Oh, she's so pretty, Metal Rain. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. I love it. You know, my mom almost named me Sarah because she loved that song by Stevie Nicks, the song Sarah. Sarah was the poet of Stevie Nicks' heart. Hey, John. How are you, dear? Hey, Natalie. Welcome to the jammy. How am I? I'm okay. Just hanging out with you guys tonight. But I'm probably going to go pretty soon because the spirit box is pretty quiet. It's pretty late. And I need to take a nap so I can get up and work in the morning because I got to be at work. I had to take a couple days off because I couldn't move. Oh, it's sad when you hear it. So yeah, my mom didn't name me Sarah. She named me Stormy instead. Because it was storming when I was born. Oh, you're so welcome, Natalie. You're so welcome. Do you want to do your free one now? Because I know you got a second $5 one. Or something like that. I mean, we can do a free one real quick if you want to, sweetheart. If you just have a quick question you'd like to ask the cards, or if you want to get another reading, we can. I'm okay, how are you? I'm enjoying my Thanksgiving hair. Enjoy it while it's on because you never know, I might change it again. But you know, I'm really loving this, so I might keep this install. I did paint the hair myself. Yep, I'm gonna do a Black Friday live. It's gonna be just doing a couple of different things over the next couple of days with the lives and the options for readings. I am gonna have to go up in my prices for 2026, so, but there'll always be a $5 taco box. Hey London, I'm a Ukrainian. I'm an American, and I'm a Greek Cypriot. I legit have all three citizenships, so from one Ukrainian to another. No, I'm a fox, a 20th century fox. Enzo Amore says, how you doing? Oh, Enzo Amore, why does that sound so familiar? Well, my dad was born during colonial times in Cyprus, John. So what that means is that because I was born in America and he was born during colonial times in the island of Greek Cyprus, which was governed by the Queen of England at the time, because he has the citizenship, because he was born on the Greek island of Cyprus, he was also given a citizenship from the United Kingdom naturally, because the Queen owned the island that he was born on. So because I was born in America and he's my father, well, I'm naturalized because I was born in America, but because my father was born during colonial times, during, on the Greek island of Cyprus before the Turkish invasion, I also have the citizenship to the Greek island of Cyprus as well as the UK. Now, had it been my mother, it would have been different. I would not have the citizenship to either country, but because it was my dad military? Yes, my dad was military. I have a picture of him actually, and my mom was military too, but she was military here in America. She was helicopter evac frontline Vietnam, and she was a nurse. She was a civilian nurse. She actually went over there looking for her husband at the time, who went missing in action and passed away in Vietnam. Now here's my mom. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. Their face is all blurred out. but maybe you can see it here. But yeah, that's my mommy. And I'm looking for a picture of my dad in his army suit. There's my dad. Oops. It's a little bit too bright. But here he is in his military suit. Look at this idiot. Can you imagine being me and someone says something like, this broad looks like she's paying a black guy's cell phone bill for sure? Who cares if I'm paying anybody's cell phone bill? Who cares what color their skin is? Are you fucking daft? Hey, look, there's your name, Slybuster. Here's your racist bullshit fucking name on my hide list. Go fuck yourself. If you got a problem with black people, you don't belong on this channel. Please leave. If you have a problem with black people, just get the fuck out of my face and get the fuck off my channel. Please. Do I play the electric boogaloo? What? No, but I do play the Electric Avenue. Can you like and sub? Are you daft? Yeah, you just click a couple buttons. That's how you like and sub. Come on now. Yeah, John, I don't like racist people. I don't like people who are closed-minded. I do not appreciate people who are fucking assholes. So, if you're a fucking asshole, just turn around and leave. If you have a problem with black people, Hispanic people, Greek people, people who are gay, bi, transgender, people who maybe are mentally ill or sick or possessed by the devil, you know, you might find all those kind of people here. So if you don't like that kind of shit, leave. This is not the channel for you. Talking to the dead, why are we trying to talk to your sex life? Like, can you imagine, once again, being me and some asshole says this to you on YouTube? Like, you should be so fucking embarrassed. You don't even know who I am. You don't even know what I do. You don't even know, like, you haven't even met yourself as deeply as I have. So, Mose, guess what? Takes one to know one. You must really be bored and have no sex life to get online and come to my channel and act like and say something that fucking ignorant. Like, get a hold of yourself, okay? Anyways, go check out my StormieBleu music playlist. I hope you like it. You can go put your foot in your mouth. How can the devil possess multiple people if it's only one entity? It's a genuine question. I don't know. I don't believe in the devil. So, I don't think about things like this. I understand it's your honest question. It's a genuine question, you're right. But it's not really genuine. It's not really like yeah, I'm a cop. I'm a fucking cop. John, you're so funny. Thanks for making me laugh. Oh. No, we're not gonna play cop and prisoner. One of my best friends was actually taken hostage by Putin, and it's been quite painful and terrifying and scary. Okay, so he's definitely a Putin prisoner, and I am not very happy about it. It's actually very sad and painful, and You're 2 Chinese spies in a dog costume. Okay, all right. The devil's just somewhere laughing. Oh, you thought I believed in the devil? I guess the joke's on you, huh? I'll be right back. I just have to get a charger for the iPad. Give me one moment, please. Yeah, man. I don't believe in the devil. Instead, the devil believes in me. I don't worship anything except my dogs. In fact, anything and everything worships me. I don't worship anything except my chihuahuas. I don't believe in nothing except myself and you guys, and that's fucking it. I only believe in what's right in front of me because that's what feels right. And that's what feels good. I am sick and tired of the sheer joy people find in manipulating my intelligence with something as shallow as the devil and the way that people think and feel about it. I just don't have time for that kind of insecurity in my life. I just don't have time to sit around and be fucked over by some meaningless thing that means something to people that doesn't mean shit to me. Pardon my French. Am I the devil? I know I'm far more fabulous than the devil. The devil wishes he was me. The devil wishes I cared. What am I doing? I'm picking my nose. I'm kidding. I'm not picking my nose. I'm just trying to get a charger for the iPad. But you say, what are you doing? I'm new. You say, if I worship you, can you have a deal, devil? I don't make deals. Unless you want to buy a tarot card reading. Take your soul. That's not my job. If you don't want your soul, why would I want your soul? Yep, it takes one to know one, doesn't it, Mordo? No, I'm not unemployed, but I can tell that you are. Or will be soon. Yeah, I'm making a witch potion. I'm writing your name on an egg, peeing on it, and burying it in a graveyard. Okay, so if you have any questions you'd like to ask the spirit box, please feel free to ask. What's my name? Really? Do I have a wig on? No. Am I Satan's ex-wife? Gosh, you guys have a lot of silly questions. Yeah, the name is literally the channel's name. Can I explain what's a spirit box? Yes, it's a tiny little box, and you talk to ghosts on it. Do I play video games? No. I have retired from playing end-game, high-level rating. Right, Meryl? I retired the most popular red mage on all of Final Fantasy's history ever. So I don't play video games anymore because I'd like to just keep it at that. No. Nope. Never played Super Mario, especially around the clock. Thanks so much for your subscription, The Great Ken. If anybody would like to get a paid reading, any time would be good now to get that, as I'm going to be ending the live pretty soon. If you have a question for the spirit box, it's been pretty quiet, so I'm probably going to get offline here pretty soon. I'm going to go ahead and do a free collective message while we have the spirit box on right now. In case there's any spirits that would like to communicate with us or give us any special messages or say anything to us while I'm doing the last free collective message for the evening. You can, if you'd like to speak to someone specific, you can. If you want to, the Conqueror, Bear the Conqueror, yes. No, I'd much rather talk to Ozzy Osbourne than Bin Laden or Pee Wee Herman. Pee Wee Herman, if you're there, touch the REM pod. Ozzy Osbourne, are you there? If you're there, touch the REM pod. Hi, Spirit. Did you guys hear it? Just say hi. Cool. Yes, the word for the day is storm. Matman, if you've got the night, touch the REM pod. Spirit, I'm calling for their most trusted and strongest spirit guides in regards to what we need to know right now. What do we need to know right now? What kind of spirit messages do we need to know right now? About our career? About careers? Our careers? Anybody needs to know about their careers? Have you got a card for us? Spirit? An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. So when it comes to your career, okay, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. If we all pulled this right here, this eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, we'd all be blind and toothless. So, revenge is not the answer. But broke can be the beginning of something new and wonderful. So when it comes to your career or your job, Spirit saying, you know, don't be trying to be vengeful. Don't be trying to get back at anybody. Don't be trying to, you know, think that there's even somebody who's trying to cause any kind of havoc, or you will manifest it. You will create that brokenness in your energy and your timeline. So broke is the beginning. Yeah. So what broke is the beginning means is, you know, maybe you're not broke financially, but maybe you're, you know, broke in here or in here, and so you maybe feel vengeful or revengeful or sad or angry or bummed out about people who've hurt you. Not even if it has nothing to do with your career or your job. Maybe it has to do with your family. Maybe it has to do with your love life. Maybe it has to do with, maybe you haven't really received the things that you feel you deserve to receive in your life, despite working very hard for them or towards them. But it could just be as simple as, once again, you know, you being feeling broken inside about something that triggers you or something that happened, and you staying stuck on it instead of moving forward and watering the ideas of what it is that you want. You know, you have to care for your dreams, your wishes, your wants, your manifestations. You don't have to let them go. Law of Attraction says let go so that you can receive. No. They're your dreams. Protect them. Okay? Water them. Care for them. And those are the things that you need to know that are the most important thing right now within regards to your love life, your career, your finances. You know, water yourself with good thoughts and feelings. We have over 64,000 thoughts a day. You know, and who knows how many of them are negative. Probably more often than not, they're negative than positive. So it's important to check yourself when it comes to these kind of things. You know, are you in the more authoritative power of overcoming feeling broken by what doesn't serve you? Or are you addicted to the pain of what has left you broken in your love story, your life story, your career? Spirit says quit sneaking out on your mental wealth in the Seven of Swords. Quit sneaking out on your feelings and your thoughts that make you feel good. Stop doubting yourself. Stop doubting your intuition. Stop going into that place where you think that there's something outside of you to give it to you. There's only you, and your mind is a powerful thing. You are so powerful that you cannot even comprehend it at this point, I guess. there has been some kind of upheaval in your life. There has been some kind of like 5-story fire alarm. Maybe you've fallen in love. Maybe you've had your heart broken. Maybe you've had a whole new idea of who and what you'd like to be and what you'd like to see in your life. And it's time to start taking action for it in the Tower card and start giving, you know, a cup of fuck of love towards what the fuck you want in your life. Who cares what other people think? What about what you're going to think about yourself when you get to the end of you? You know? Is that the most important message that Spirit might have tonight? Probably. I haven't seen the Spirit box go really that crazy until I just said that. Hey, the great Elkin. Hey, Jacob. Hey, Mad Goat. Welcome back to the Haunted House. The only haunted house on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted chick like me with disgustingly cute dogs. Brought to you by Madame Pamita and the Parlor of Wonders. Check out her channel. There's so much awesome spiritual education there for you to find. Every Sunday night she does Tarot for Kindness, where she takes donations for tarot card readings, and all the proceeds go to helping Ukraine. What does the beeping mean? That means that a spirit has touched, or there is a spirit energy or something like that within the 360 degrees that the REM pod scans for that kind of hypernatural or supernatural energy. So that means that maybe a ghost touched it, or, well, it's very likely, highly likely that some kind of supernatural or hypernatural energy has touched the REM pod. Hey, Frankendad. So if you'd like to get a paid reading, please go ahead and make your payments now. PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Super Chat. Check the pinned comment for everything you need to know about the readings. It's buy one, get one free, so that means any reading that you purchase, it's buy one, get one free. So if you get the $6 reading, the $11.11 love reading, the $20 past, present, future, or the $30 reading, that means that you get 1 minute for each dollar you spend, plus one card, plus a free reading. So if you can't do your free reading after your paid reading, that's okay. I'll note your name, the time, the date, the number of readings you purchased, or the amount you paid for your reading, and we can do your free reading whenever you're ready to come back. You can also ask up to 3 questions. So whichever comes first, your cards, your questions getting answered, or the time stamp being updated. What's your channel about? So this is not a tarot channel. I'm a musician and an artist. So this channel is about my life, and I guess my life is my message. You asked Mad Goat about what my channel is about. So check out the StormieBleu music playlist, so you can check out my music. And I do live tarot and live music on the live streams. I haven't done live music in a while because I've been mostly working doing tarot. Usually I will do live music on the membership side of things, or I'll do live music for like special occasions during holidays or whatever. So why would what happen, Jacob? Oh, so why would a spirit box touch? I mean, why would a ghost like touch a REM pod? I'm so confused. So here's like one of my original songs. It's called Something Special. Maybe somebody would like to listen to it. No, I'm not ignoring you. I was just in another window. Nah, fuck Spotify. All they do is steal from musicians. Spotify doesn't care about us musicians. All my music's only on YouTube. Although I'm thinking about releasing my Christmas single or re-releasing it again. So maybe I'll put out my Christmas single again. It's called We Three Kings. It should be somewhere on the channel if you want to search for We Three Kings. It's literally the best version of We Three Kings on YouTube. If anybody has any questions for the Spirit Box, please feel free to ask. I'm going to go ahead and do a free collective message one more time before we end the live with the Spirit Power deck and see what we need to know about now in the not too distant future. I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides. Thank you all so much for your subscription, your likes, the chat. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for coming to hang out with me tonight. I appreciate that too. Centering is the card this evening. It's a beautiful card. I'm just going to give you guys a chance to just take a moment to look at it. Life can be kind of crazy, especially living in such a chaotic world. Whether you live in a city or close to a city, or you live in a small city. I mean, you can see Buddha is still keeping his zen, despite the energetic, chaotic disorder that's going on around him. Your spirit guides keep kicking you in the dick. That's hilarious. Well, maybe you deserve it. Yeah, so back to the card. This is called centering. You know, everybody's walking a fine line between Buddha and Bundy, so where are you on that fine line? Centering, number 28, direction north, color white. Never leave your center. Count your bad points as well as your good. What is good and what is bad are most often purely relative. If you sense a weakness within yourself, explore it. It may become the source of your greatest strength. As you sit like a sacred Buddha amid the pandemonium of your life, always remember that the situation or person who has the ability to upset you the most, to pull you off your center, is your greatest teacher in the process of centering. Remember that a focus on negativity can become your addiction. I talk about this all the time. How your pain, your suffering, and the trauma you've experienced, or even the trauma that you are witnessing, that you are not even experiencing, you can become very addicted to that kind of pain as well. And some people become addicted to pain because they're addicted to the attention that they're going to get from the pain. So, Spirit's saying, as you sit like a sacred Buddha amid the pandemonium of your life, always remember that the situation or person who has the ability to upset you the most, to pull you off your center, is your greatest teacher in the process of centering. Remember that a focus on negativity can become your addiction. When you center yourself in the power, you release your need for constant distraction from your center. Your center is here in your key, at your navel, right above around your navel. Probably it's different for everybody. Maybe it's above, maybe it's below, maybe it's all around, maybe it's a little to the side. But that is your key center. And I challenge you to get more in touch with that key. I challenge you to get in touch with that key, to feel more in tune with being aware of that key and that energy and that life energy that comes from that area of your body. If anyone has any questions about spirituality, tarot cards, law of attraction, law of assumption, law of expectation, magic, witchcraft, Christianity, Satanism, Buddhism, altruism, please feel free to ask. If you want to ask tarot a question, it's only $6 for a reading, or all readings start at $6. I haven't heard much from the spirit box, but if there are any spirits that would like to communicate with us and say anything, the spirit box is on for you to say it. So, law of expectation. If you expect to be miserable, you will be. It's just that simple. It's just science. You can't ask for a strong character and an easy life. The cost of one is the other. That's interesting. Your spirit guides will probably throw some more trick shots of your crotch at your crotch to make you stronger. Someone pay this woman for law of expectation. God damn it. So your spirit guides don't want to throw more trick shots at your crotch to make you stronger. Oh, that's just a limiting belief in circumstance. But really, it's just that simple, Ken. You know, what are you telling yourself about you? What are you telling yourself about them? What are you telling yourself about your situation? You know, where are you going with these thoughts and feelings that you have about yourself and the world? Because that's how it's going to show up to you, dear. I don't have any lipstick here with me to represent the idea of what I want to tell you right now about the reflection thing. But if I'm going to put lipstick on and this camera is my mirror, it's going to reflect back to you. Okay? If I stood here in front of the said mirror and put that lipstick on, it's going to reflect. I wouldn't try to put the lipstick on my lips on the camera. That would be ridiculous. Okay, but if I'm stood here in front of the mirror, which is the camera which you see me on, and I put my lipstick on, it's going to reflect back. And if I'm not in the camera and I put my lipstick on, it's not going to reflect back to you. Alright? Simple as that, right? This is very much how your feelings, your emotions, your thoughts, and your actions proceed reflecting back to you. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Now, I'm not saying this to you because I heard it somewhere on somebody's stupid fucking YouTube video or from some stupid fucking guru. Pardon my French, I don't usually talk like this. But I'm literally telling you because I've experienced it my whole life and didn't really realize that I was experiencing some kind of synchronicity that actually meant something important to my existence or may have been important to somebody else's existence. Mike, do you think you're the first person that's ever said that or thought that? Nobody fucking cares. Okay? Nobody cares what you have to say about putting lipstick on a pig. Can you imagine being me and someone fucking says that to you? Okay, nobody, don't fucking insult pigs on my channel. Please. Hi from Australia, I love you. I love Australia, I love New Zealand. I am actually from the Australia of America, so it's always great to meet someone from the bush. Transmuting pain is painful. Well, and recovering from pain is also painful. So, at the end of the day, you can, you can put lipstick on a pig, but it's not going to offend them. It might be very unhealthy for them, though, so please don't put lipstick on pigs. Please don't abuse pigs. Pigs are highly intelligent creatures who only have the brain capacity and thought and feelings of a toddler. So, they can remember over 1,000 faces and actually make quite good mothers. So you just remember that even though pigs are made out to seem or appear that they are dirty creatures, they're actually not. Okay? Actually quite cute and amazing. And the thing that people don't really understand about cows and pigs and farm animals is they're a lot like dogs. And their capacity to love, care, and have emotions and nurture you as much as a dog would, they have that ability. They also feel compassion for each other and their family members and their loved ones and other humans as well. So even though you might eat animals, it doesn't mean that you don't care about animals. So if you care about animals and you eat animals too, then maybe you could be a little bit more sincere about and empathetic about not saying bad things about such kind and innocent creatures who come to this world as an animal and don't really realize, their fate, their destiny. They don't really realize the things that we realize as humans. They don't know that they're going to die. They don't know that they might be able to be eaten. They don't know certain things like we do. So if you could not insult animals on this channel, I'd really appreciate it, because it doesn't really you're just gonna get lectured about it and made to look stupid about it, because animals are sacred and you really shouldn't be picking on animals. They're far more genius than we'll ever be as humans. One thing I never liked about being vegan and being in the vegan community is that they always told people, oh, you're horrible and don't love your dog because you ate a hamburger. I just don't think that's how to approach people about animal activism. I don't think that's how to approach people about being a little bit more sensitive and empathetic about learning about these kind of creatures that have come to our dinner table in the evening or come to our breakfast table or lunch. Do you see what I'm saying? And I certainly do not believe that the vegan community is right when they say because you ate a hamburger you don't love your dog. I think that's the worst thing that you could tell anybody about vegetarianism, veganism, or trying to get them on the right path to actually understanding how to better care for animals despite eating them. It doesn't make you a bad person because you eat animals. And I got sick and fucking tired of that cult-like energy. I don't want to be a part of any kind of cult, so I only became vegan because I didn't want to be a part of what could be going on in the dolphin captivity industry, because there were some crazy rumors about how some of that dolphin meat out there gets stuck in our canned fish and our food supply. So that really freaked me out because I do not want to eat dolphin or have anything to do with any kind of eating dolphin or animal captivity dolphin, anything. That shit really freaks me out. So I ended up becoming a vegan because of that, because I mostly ate fish growing up. I mostly was vegetarian, but I would eat fish as my protein. And then I switched from fish and became really addicted to chicken until I realized how good of a mother chickens were. So then I was like, okay, no more chickens. And then I was like, fuck it, I'm not gonna eat any more animals anymore or any more dairy products and just see how I do. But I also had several health issues that I was trying to figure out what was causing these health issues. Like what is causing me to have anemia? What is causing me to be borderline a diabetic? What is causing me to have, you know, maybe moon cycles that's incredibly heavy and uncomfortable and leaves me writhing in pain to the point where I just would rather die than live. So I started taking different things out of my diet. Like I stopped eating sugar in I think I stopped eating sugar in 2011. I stopped using microwaves in 2013. I quit eating beef, chicken, fish, and all animal proteins in 2015. I did not eat any kind of animal protein from 2015 until probably 2023 is when I came out of recovery for... Did you hear that weird, creepy whistle that just came from the spirit box? That was really fucking creepy. I've never heard anything like that come from the spirit box before. So that's why I got into, so then I started getting into like educating myself about what a chicken is like, considering a chicken is probably the closest ancestor to a T-Rex or a dinosaur other than a hummingbird. In fact, the hummingbird is the closest prehistoric creature to a dinosaur that is left on this planet, believe it or not. Don't let them tell you different. So I just started like really getting into learning more about like farm animals and then other animals that were on the planet. And when I started seeing that these beings were really truly sentient, how much they cared about their caregivers, their children, their families, their lives, it definitely, as a recovering vegan, has made me realize how more considerate I need to be about what I do eat. But it also made me realize, like, I didn't want to be in any kind of cult-like group of labeled, standardized kind of energy. Like, I didn't want to be a part of that. Because I felt it was very wrong for anyone to say, well, you eat a hamburger, so that means you don't love your cat or your dog. Because that's just not the truth. That's like saying, well, you're not a Christian, so you're going to hell. Or it's like saying, well, you're a witch, so we should just burn you on the stake. Or you're black, so that means that you're probably not as smart as somebody who's purple. You know what I mean? Like, it's so stupid. Like, or you're white and you're a woman, so you're probably fat and dumb. Like, you know, all these stupid, hypocritical, kind of cult-like, fucked up, you know, things that people say about each other and believe about each other that are really not true, that are like stereotypical cliches, you know? So that's why I'm now a recovering vegan. It's not that I have seen a lot of people who have gone from being vegan to not being vegan anymore, who are like, oh, my health was so bad, like, my entire spectrum. My health was so bad I quit being a vegan. But you notice when she quit being a vegan, she was no longer an animal activist either. She could give a fuck about an animal. Sorry, but this is just something I noticed. Just because I'm not a vegan anymore doesn't mean that I don't care about animals. And just because everybody in the world is maybe not a card-toting vegan, you know, doesn't mean that they don't care about animals either. So that's why I needed to just get out of that whole vegan scene and become a recovering vegan. Not for my health or anything like that, because you can have a totally healthy, normal lifestyle eating non-processed vegan foods. But I'm not so sure about those processed vegan foods or processed vegetarian foods either. So just be careful what you eat. Try to eat less processed foods than not. Skid said, I need to throw myself in more high conflict situation environments for my spiritual psychological development and as a gauge for my recognizable growth. But it doesn't really have to be that difficult. Okay? You don't have to throw yourself into high conflict situations or environments to meet yourself deeply. You can meet yourself deeply just by asking yourself what highly conflictive things are you telling yourself about you, your environment, and the people that are around you and that you associate with. So anyways, if anybody has any questions about tarot cards, law of attraction, law of expectation, law of assumption, magic, tarot, witchcraft, crystals, anything metaphysical or spiritual, please feel free to ask. I am going to end the live here in a minute because I'm only at 5%. And the iPad is going to surely die pretty soon without... because it'll only charge for so long on a charger. It's meant to die hours ago. But anyways, I just want to thank y'all for coming by. Hey, Ben, it's nice to see you. Thanks so much for coming by. Thanks, the great Ken. Y'all don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be back tomorrow or later this evening, actually. I'm going to try to do 2 lives here on Thanksgiving Eve. I'm going to try to do the early evening live with Molly and friends, and then try to do the late night live with Meryl and friends. And we're also going to do a special for Thanksgiving Eve, Thanksgiving evening, and Black Friday. So there'll be a special treat for everyone these 3 different nights. So come by for the slumber party. Bring your snacks, bring your own drinks, bring your questions about anything you might want to ask about tarot, law of attraction, law of assumption, manifestation, spirituality. I don't do religion or politics. We don't really talk about that stuff unless I bring it up. But yeah, so come by again. I'd love to talk to you guys. Thanks, Ben, for coming by. Thanks, the great Ken. Thanks, excessively Kid Cholo there. Hello, Skids. I hope that you get it taken care of with your recognizable spiritual growth. Thanks, Tay, great Ken. I do hear these noises all the time at 3 a.m. Thanks, Bear Conqueror. Thanks, Mike, for coming by. Do I have any of my own opinions at all? Yeah, I'm opinionated, but not with a picky, pointy finger, that's for sure. I love birds, too. Nice to know that you love birds, Ken. King Smokes, thanks so much for coming by and saying hello. I appreciate it. Meryl, thanks so much for coming by and moderating tonight. Gracie Wolf from Australia. Hey, babe, it's nice to see you. Come back again from Australia. Daniel Berry Sports Highlight 5851. Hey, happy Wednesday. No, Warren, I'm not a furry. I'm a musician. Fiona, thanks so much for coming by. I hope you feel better soon, sweetheart. Metal Rain, thank you so much for your payment tonight for the reading. Adios, thank you so much for your payment tonight for your reading. I hope you will come back again. Oh, no, that's okay. I'm not offended by you asking if I'm a furry at all. I'm not offended by furries, and I'm not offended by being asked if I'm a furry. That's okay. That's all right. Hey, to your son. Hope you're having a good day. I'm actually a 20th century fox. He's 5. Oh, what a cutie pot pie. Oh, no, that's okay. So, yeah, if you have any questions about law of attraction, law of assumption, universal laws, tarot cards, spiritual education, please feel free to ask. Show you my feet? No. But if you'd like to know what my feet or my toes look like, it's actually nothing really that interesting. Just go ahead and do a quick search of a Greek statue. Pretty much everybody has seen a Greek statue. You're not really missing anything different or unique. I'm ancient Greek, so if you want to see what my feet or my toes look like, just look at a Greek statue, okay? I'm going to go to bed, or I'm going to go to work. I'm not sure which one. I haven't decided yet. But I do have some artwork I need to work on. I'm actually making a tarot deck right now. It's not just an adult tarot deck, but it's also a tarot deck for kids. So it's 13 plus. I guess it would be PG-13. There's a lot of fun cards in there, not only for adults but for kids, because I thought that it would just be fun to kind of do a tarot deck that not only adults would appreciate but young adults as well. It does have the whole tarot vibe to it, and it also has the it's very inspired by some of the things that we do here on the channel. As you know, it is a haunted house and a creepy graveyard, so it's got that kind of energy. But it also has that very Southern Gothic energy, because I am Southern. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. It's been great meeting you all tonight. Please come back again in the not too distant future. Check out my music. My index is longer. What does that mean? I have no idea what that means. I guess you're naturally a witch. I don't know. So anyways, I'm going to go. Want to see yours, Green Goddess. I don't know. That's a pretty good salad dressing. Anyways, be good to yourself with your thoughts. I'll be back tomorrow. Kalanita. Sweet dreams when you get there, or have a good day. Music is sacred, and no prison will hold this.